Good morning, world. It's a beautiful day. My dog lost her mind. Today's project is to refresh our front porch just in time for fall. These baskets are looking tired. I've got some pumpkins and some mums. Oh, but I'm gonna have to clean it first. You know, the fun thing about a before and after video is you can be really honest about how dirty everything is because it makes the after picture look so much better. So here we go. Let's see if we can line it up. Here's the before. Now I realize that in order to redecorate for the fall, I'm gonna have to take you on a tour of what I have currently. I really wanna celebrate how hard we have worked to decorate the space. So let me turn the camera around and show you. Don't forget that art is always in motion, and so leave chalk on your front porch. It doesn't matter if it's messy looking because art products are art itself. Also, don't forget to leave out a water bowl that never refills itself for the cats that live everywhere. Of course, we have our future project here, but what I really want to emphasize is how dirty farm shoes from all of your kids and husband really elevate the space and just say, come on in, our house is not clean, so I don't know why we all take off our shoes out here. Then don't forget this fig plant that I have neglected over the last 4 years is somehow surviving. So, you know, put it front and center because girl, you deserve it. This is just how we live our life. And don't be intimidated because my fashion is so much better than what you see in a magazine. If you are not trusting nature to make art for you, are you even a farm girl? Don't forget to let people know that you have cats. If they're a cat person and they see a screen like this, they are not going to be able to contain their excitement when they find out you have 5 farm cats. I've just realized how hot it's going to be to clean out here. But before I take off my jacket, look how cute it looks. Oh yeah. It's unfortunate that I just now remembered that I have a leaf blower. Never gonna get those 7 minutes of my life back. A friend of mine started a wreath for me. I keep this big grapevine wreath and I pull the flowers out of it every year and then I refill it with fresh flowers or with, you know, silk flowers or with flowers that are dried from the garden. This year I have a whole bunch of silk flowers from Hobby Lobby and it's very festively fall, but there's a smattering of purple in there. Anyway, my friend started it for me and I'm gonna finish it up with some other stuff. And I think it fits on the front door. It is enormous. So I'm gonna finish it, but let's go inside because it's hot. All right, I've got my materials here. And Andy, I don't think you can sit there during the video because your little head is showing. Come over here. Can you come on this sofa for me? There. Now you're part of the decoration. What a good girl. Good girl. All right, as you can see, this has been started and it is gorgeous. I've got a few more things to pepper in here, as well as some flowers from last year. I'm very excited about adding this wheat in. It is so beautiful. I love flowers that give you a bit of a twisty stem. This was part of a huge bouquet and I cut it apart years ago because I didn't want it in a vase. I know I wanted them separated and sprinkled into my arrangement like this. And anything with wire in the center is so forgiving because even if you don't like exactly where you put it, you can still adjust the face of the flower a little bit. Of course, it's hard to do this upside down. But, I mean, it's pretty hard to mess up just shoving flowers into crowded conditions. if your grapevine is crowded enough, it really keeps it in place without too much manipulation. Ooh, that was not secure. Let's see. Let's see if I like these colors. Okay, I have to hang it on the door to get some perspective, and I have to back up from it, so let's go see. I'm definitely in love, but I can see some practical design flaws here. Shutting that door will just damage the wreath or shake the whole thing off. So I'm gonna go and manipulate that a bit, and I'm gonna leave it hanging up while I work. I kinda wish I had thought of that earlier. All right, so we're gonna go inside here. Oh, wow, then woody, I like it. See how many flowers are bent now that, oh, okay. I know a lot of people will secure it with twine or with the metal bendies, what are those things called, or hot glue, but it's so hard to disassemble. And so if you can get your flowers really tucked in tight to a wreath like this, it makes it really fun to change it out every season. Let's go look at it from outside. I mean, tell me that that red door is not begging for fall colors like this. Oh, I'm in love. Why didn't I do this earlier? Oh, there goes the glass door. I don't think it's gonna shut. Okay, I do have one more small element that I really want to try to add to this. Let's see if we can do it. I love it. I love for little elements like these to be discovered, not announced. All right, now that the front door is kind of handled, I want to replace the plants in here, and I got the plants, but I didn't get the soil, and I definitely want to replace the soil. So I'm gonna go to the store. I had to get some soil, but you know what? I need a front mat. I need a new front mat. This one has like a faded welcome sign on it, and I think I saw one that I liked earlier, so let's go shopping. Apparently I should have shopped fall stuff like 7 months ago. That took like 3 minutes. Whew. All right, I got these sad little baskets down. It is time to replace the cocoa liner, replace the soil, and put some new stuff in. Oh, that makes it easy. One liberated basket. Not a competition, boys. I'm so thrilled that I got the right size. Before I left, I put my arm on it and I was like, yep, that's about how big it is. Here to here. Look how cute these little lights are. These were in the Christmas section, and I love the idea of a glowing basket where you can see the glow but you can't see the lights. So let's do this. It's 19 feet long. How did I miss that on the box? It's a tiny box. Well, they're tiny lights. But 19 feet of lights are going in here. That's awesome. 2. Ever so carefully. There we go. And then I'm gonna hide the box kind of on this side right there so I can reach it when I need more lights, batteries. Oh my gosh, that's so heavy. Yeah, this cocoa liner could have been bigger. Dang it. All right, before we put all the pumpkins and the mums on the stairs leading up to the door, this little gnome is tired of living in a dirty garden. So we're gonna pull some weeds and we are going to put some violas and pansies over in this section, maybe some on this right side just to maybe bring the landscape together. But I apologize for not weeding, but July and August and September were hot. You girls ready for some hard work?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Stepping on my gnome. I'm now coming to the place where I've got to figure out how I want to distribute the pumpkins, the planters, the mums, and after that I'm going to plant the violas and the pansies over here. I'm afraid it's so warm for them. It was supposed to be cool weather today. Anyhow, I want to first figure out the distribution over here. It's going to be a little bit of give and take where I'm going to put it there, look at it, see if I like it, scrap it, do whatever. So here goes nothing. All right, now I want to turn my attention. I've got this little swoosh of color right there. Now I want to turn my attention to right here. I've got this tiny little space. Of course, I need to fix the bricks, but I've got this little space right here. I have some leftover red romaine and some violas. So I'm gonna pop it full of color. Before I close out, I want to talk about some of the choices that I made with the mums and the violas. There's a lot of really beautiful plants out there, like the coleus, all those reds and yellows and oranges. They do look like premium fall colors, but they are not a premium fall plant. They are not destined to survive the cold snap. And so there's a lot of coleus peppered in with mums because we're still having warm days in October in North Carolina. Don't fall for it. That coleus should have been planted the first warm day of summer, and you should have seen it explode into its prime. We have maybe 3 weeks left for coleus to look good, and I'm just not getting bang for my buck with that. But the mums are going to look good, and they're going to be exploding in color here very soon. And I went ahead and chose mums that had not quite fully opened yet. And so as you can see from these buds here, they're going to open tomorrow, the day after, the third day after, and then I am not going to miss one single day of them being in their prime. So I chose them a little bit early on the bloom so that I can enjoy all, like maybe 3 weeks of a full open bloom. It's so tempting to get the ones at the store that are already like massively open, but you miss their awakening and you also miss the very first part of their prime. So those are the plants I chose. Now in North Carolina, we have violas and pansies. You can plant them now. They do great through the winter, even peeking their head out of snow when we have it. And then I swear so many times I've had to remove the violas to plant petunias in the summer because they can take the heat. So I prefer violas to pansies just because they seem to do a little bit better in our North Carolina weather, but they do like water. So everything here, even though we are done with the dog days of summer, they do want frequent watering. So even though they're in a pot right here, they're going to get water every single day, and so are the violas. And then we're going to finish putting the mulch down around, and I think Scott is going to be home any minute, and I want to get his reaction to the brand new pumpkin spice look.
Oh my gosh. Babe, I love it. I love it. It screams fall.
The lights, the little twinkle lights are glowing in the baskets.
Yeah.
You'll see them better at night.
Yeah.
What do you think of the wreath?
I love it. It's beautiful. Really. I love the pumpkins. I'm going to turn this one a little bit sideways.
I was going to say, Scott really likes to arrange things. He's a little bit of a better decorator than I am, so this might be rearranged tomorrow.
No, I love it.
That's okay. There it is.
That's great.
It took all day because I had to keep going inside to cool off.
Wait, we bought 6 mums.
There's one right here.
Oh, I see it.
Kind of fills in that corner by the gnome.
What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the mums, because there's 6 mums, right?
I had trouble seeing the white mum on the very top step. Maybe from this angle you can see it, but we walk in from that angle, and so it just wasn't as visible. I also needed something of interest right here.
Look, you could probably do yellow mum on top, white mum in the middle, yellow mum on the bottom.
Oh, I like it alternating. It seems a little less like intentionally patterned, but it's still, I'm willing to change it around.
I like the pots you picked.
Yeah. So we had the blue pots over there that had the portulaca in it. And I just grabbed 2 bags of mulch. We can fill in the rest later. All right, so the makeover is complete. We are now pumpkin spice to the max. We've got the wreath completed. We have a new mat with sunflowers in the classic red truck. Here's a cute little pumpkin. I want to put a candle in here, but like one of the battery powered fake candles, just to light it up at night a little bit. The pumpkins are down the steps, and we have enough room here to walk. My biggest fear is that the dogs like are gonna jump out here and ruin it all, but it looks really good right now. Right here I have removed all of our summer plants and I've put in violas and of course the mums, and these are gonna look good. The violas and the pansies especially are gonna look great until like January, February, March, maybe even April. And then there's a smattering of color right here with the violas. And so our front porch makeover is complete. I feel so happy that this is over with and that I get to go inside and have dinner. And our Bible study is arriving, so it's time to go inside and have a nice little potluck. We'll see you guys in the next video.